Well, we all know about the strength of this European Ryder Cup team. 7 wins in the last 9 Ryder Cups. But let's turn our attention to one of the great partnerships out there in the course this week. We're talking about caddy and player, and I'm alongside Martin Kaymer's caddy, Craig Connelly. You're in the bag this week. You were there in Medina for those magical scenes. How fantastic to be back here at Glen Eagles.
That was very special, being a Scotsman and only living, 50 minutes down the road. That brings its excitement, and it's for me very, very special moment.
Your last Ryder Cup moment was on the green there at Medina. Let's just quickly recap on the incredible scenes we saw there on the 18th. It was a moment that will live very long in the history and in the memories of everyone who saw it.
Absolutely, and for the outcome to be what it was amazing. The comeback, and then for it to end up going down to Martin on that final green, second last match. It is quite surreal that it got to that state.
You guys have had a great run since then. Seriously good partnership. But let's have a look what you keep in this bag for your man out there, because windy conditions here in Scotland, not very pleasant. Let's have a look what you load up in that bag for this week.
We'll start in the compartment where Martin keeps his wallet. Actually, we usually carry a black Sharpie, but for this week we've got European blue. And then we've got a little German pouch here, which Martin keeps his coins and his markers. Not superstitious at all. Must be, I don't know, 10 euros worth of coins in here.
That's your payment, presumably?
Yeah, this week it is, yeah.
So he'll be using them on the greens this week for sure?
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got all our other coins that we keep. We'll go into our main compartment here, which we have, and I've just made up. We had this in bars and our nuts.
This is pretty healthy stuff.
Absolutely. Chocolate though, so chocolate's for me. That's Martin's bar. These are my bars, Martin's bars, and the Craig Connelly
trail mix.
And then we've got this week, which is going to be so important, hand warmers.
Of course, it is quite chilly here. It is September. Well, let's get that back in there. What else can you show us?
What else will we show us? If we come around to this pocket, this part of the bag,
here, Ken, and have a look at this.
We'll go in here. We'll get Martin's glove, my sunglasses. We've got some sports drinks there, or some sports mixes.
So you put that into water and that keeps him fueled up for the day?
Yes, absolutely. And then tease it out. Our usual, Martin has his own teas, Martin Kaymer teas.
But these are exclusive Ryder Cup ones.
European team teas this week.
Fantastic. I dare say you'll take a handful of them home as well.
Got them already.
Good man.
And then we've got obviously this pocket here, we have our balls.
Now what about the clubs? Different course this year, very different type of course to Medina. Anything in here that's particularly been brought in for this week?
Nothing at all, obviously the wind is blowing today, it's to blow tomorrow, but we won't change a thing. This is pretty much the same setup as Martin had at Medina, as Martin carries all year.
So let's have a look at the clubs here. We're starting with a 3-iron all the way through to the pitching wedge, and then a couple of wedges here, 54 degree, 58 degrees, and just alongside them, very important here, everyone says it rains in Scotland. We haven't had any this week yet, but it might well come, so this is where the brolly's kept. So that's a pretty good look at the bag. So this is the man on the bag for Martin Kaymer. We've seen what's in the bag. It's going to be a good week, and this man might well have something to do with that.